The moment Beyoncé say, "Thank you, Jesus," listen, and go into that like that, I back up. I be like, okay. He must have came in and touched on her big ass forehead.
We need to give Tokyo Toni an award for being the most consistent Beyoncé hater to ever live, for real. Because once again, she went off on her for the millionth time, calling her a demon. And poor GloRilla got pulled into it too. Ain't nobody saw that coming, Tokyo going in like that on Glo. But as soon as she saw Glo acting like a straight-up groupie for Beyoncé at the Grammys, she wasn't having it and dragged her right in. Tokyo straight up said Glo was part of Beyoncé's demonic cult, accusing B of sacrificing people to the Illuminati to get those Grammy wins. This ain't the first time Tokyo came for Queen Bey, but the stuff she said this time, definitely the most outrageous. And what's wild is, she meant every single word. This whole mess went down when Tokyo hopped on IG Live during the Grammys broadcast to give her live reaction. As usual, she wasn't about to say anything nice about Beyoncé. She went on a whole rant calling her a demon and even brought up how Beyoncé was floating during her performances. Now that was in reference to B's reason.
Beyoncé, you are such a demon, bitch. This bitch, wicked, Mo. Her concerts, this bitch flying over top of like an angel. I cannot look at that Grammy shit, but I'm gonna turn it on a little bit. 2 seconds, I already said my prayers before I look at that shit. This morning, I knew I was gonna look at it and I was just tussling with it like, no, cause I gotta walk in. Sometimes somebody gotta be the motherfucker one and say, you know what? Y'all wait right here. I'll be right back. That's me. Y'all not carrying these kids to hell, bitch. I'm not letting y'all bitch do it. Now, if the kids go to hell because of your mama, that's on you. Stop being dumb.
If you thought that was wild, just wait till you hear the rest of what Tokyo had to say. This time, she didn't just go at Beyoncé, she came for GloRilla too, accusing her of doing the most whenever she's around Beyoncé. Now, if y'all didn't catch it, a video went viral of Glo straight losing it, screaming Beyoncé's name like a whole fangirl as B walked up to the stage to accept the Best Country Album Grammy.
Your reaction?
It was a sweet moment, but Tokyo wasn't having it. She came for GloRilla, calling her a straight-up groupie for acting all starstruck over Beyoncé. Tokyo said Beyoncé would never go that hard for another celebrity, and that's why Glo felt comfortable doing all that, because she got caught up in B's demonic energy too. Then she even took it way too far, saying Glo built like a 10-year-old boy.
The moment Beyoncé say, "Thank you, Jesus," listen, and go into that like that, I back up. I be like, okay. He must have came in and touched on her big ass head. He's the king. He's my father. He died for my sin. She ain't gonna say no shit like that to you, goofy, and got y'all running around and your daughters, y'all praise this big goofy GloRilla for real, cause they on about you, little one. 2 feet tall, a half a pound soaking wet, looking like a 10-year-old boy, jumping up and down like an ignorant for a bitch like that. Clout chaser, you gotta do it. She not gonna do that for you. You a dumb. You a dumb.
As if things couldn't get any worse, Glo saw all this and clapped back at Tokyo, calling her an animal. Now I thought Glo might throw some shade, but calling Tokyo an animal, that definitely wasn't on my radar. She hopped in the shade room comments about Tokyo's rant and said, "Somebody call animal control." People were definitely riding with Glo on this one, cause honestly, she didn't do a thing wrong. All she was trying to do was celebrate another black woman getting her recognition, but nobody expected B to win. The award Glo was hype about, that was the country album of the year, and Beyoncé was winning it. Even B herself was shocked she got it, because let's keep it real, The country music world wasn't exactly welcoming when she dropped Cowboy Carter, and folks are still on social media typing up long paragraphs talking about why she doesn't deserve it. Tokyo, on the other hand, is too busy calling Beyoncé the devil, not even realizing how big of a deal this award is for Black folks. But then again, Tokyo's never been about that Beyoncé love, so calling her the devil ain't exactly a surprise. If Tokyo got $1 for every time she went at Beyoncé, unprovoked, calling her a demon, sis would be rolling in cash.
Do you feel like something ever will come for Jay-Z and Beyoncé? Like the way, like, are they untouchable?
They demonic. They're gonna demise on their own time. They're gonna demise. See, you can only play with God but so much. You can only play with so much before something happens. And when he comes, you don't know what order, because he does do things in divine order. So you don't know what order it's gonna come in. See, even down to, I used to like Beyonce. Oh man, that song about the boy, if I was a boy.
Oh yeah.
But then when I started noticing, I'm like, wait a minute, girl. And then I'm noticing this and that and this and that, and it's like, wait a minute. This is so clear. You are such a puppet, Illuminati. I cuss her ass out every day. Every day of the week, I be like, what they do today? Yeah, I with her purposely. I don't like her. Why you don't like her? Because my nieces and nephews adore this. And you're not doing nothing for them. That's why I don't like your
message.
She don't do nothing for these kids.
So back to Tokyo and Glo. Tokyo saw Glo's comment calling her an animal, and of course she had to respond. Folks were hitting Tokyo up, blowing up her phone, telling her that Glo had clapped back. But Tokyo, she said she didn't care one bit about what Glo had to say. Tokyo made it clear that she didn't regret a thing she said. And if she felt like it, she'd say it all over again.
They said GloRilla responded to what you said.
She was an add-on. She wasn't the center of attraction. So I can't get nothing back to that. I ain't mad at her. I'm just saying you look stupid as doing that. Like a whole groupie. I don't like it. She don't need to do that. GloRilla talented enough. She don't need to do all that behind this mutt. You got my Cardi on your side. That's your family. You ain't need to. And that how's it cat? Hi. Eyes glossy. Pupils dilated. Girl.
Man, when all this went down, some folks were totally backing Glo, but then there were others who said Tokyo might actually be right about Beyoncé. They claimed people are just ignoring what Tokyo said because of who's saying it. They feel like the message is getting lost just because it's Tokyo. But they low-key agree with some of her points about Beyoncé. One person said, not saying she should have came at Glo like that, but she's 100% right. Y'all worship be like Jesus himself, and it's sad. Y'all would never come like that for God or Jesus. Tokyo ain't lying. The message going over y'all heads. Y'all be praising Beyoncé when she praises the devil. She's saying pay attention to artists who say God and not Jesus. Somebody's God can be different from the God we praise. Another person said, the sad part about this situation is that somebody's grandmother, that's old enough to see this psychotic breakdown happen online once a week. To say all this about the Lord and what the next person isn't saying about the Lord to follow up with this is much hatred, profanity, and the ignorance is baffling. Mentioning Beyoncé every other week when that lady doesn't know an MFN thing about you is the crazy part. And you really can't take this seriously, because she really is that drunk auntie at the party that nobody ever wanted to invite to the function. But now I gotta hear from y'all. What do y'all think about Tokyo calling Beyoncé the devil? And do you think she's right about Glo being a groupie? You already know what to do. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And hey, don't forget to click right here to watch this other messy video. You won't want to miss it.